This is Joe Eats. I'm here with Flavors of New Jersey. Today we're in downtown Denville, checking out a couple of small businesses that make this town so great. Come with me. We're here at Hunan Taste. I'm joined by Alan from Flavors of America. Ready to check it out. I'm with Amy Shung from Hunan
Hi.
Taste here in Denville. You have an amazing establishment here. Can you talk to me a little bit about the vision behind this place and what brought you to Denville?
My grandmother came to the United States
Okay.
in the 70s, and she opened up a restaurant in Chinatown after working for another restaurant, but wasn't getting paid.
Okay.
Yeah. It was my grandmother and my grandfather. They also lived in a building in Chinatown, and they would get free rent by cleaning the building.
Wow.
I don't know. They also borrowed money from a mob
Wow.
in Chinatown
There you go.
to open up their restaurant
Yeah.
there, and it was all my grandmother's recipes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they did a spectacular job with this location, and it just looks fantastic.
Yes.
What made you identify Denville as the place that you want to open the business, or they wanted to open the business?
So my parents, they loved New Jersey, and they actually drove through Garden State Parkway and stopped at every exit but unfortunately there was a Chinese restaurant at every exit.
Right.
They came across this roller rink.
Yeah.
This is what it used to be, a roller rink.
Awesome.
And they loved the area. They loved the community. My brother and I grew up here, and we, would go to the smoke shop on Main Street.
Mhm.
My parents would drop us off at Thatcher's, and my brother and I would just eat dinner there and come back here, home base. But Denville is just a magical place. We thought it was perfect. It's right by an exit
Right.
on the highway.
Right off there.
But you could come here for dinner, and then there's the Rockaway River, which is a beautiful, little spot. And you could go to Main Street after dinner or after whatever, and go do some shopping. And we would always stop by Denville Dairy for dessert. So it's just a magical place.
You have your location is great. You can literally walk out the doors and you have the downtown area that's right there. So that's fantastic. Getting into the menu a little bit, I know that you have a lot of fan favorites that are on the menu. What would you say are some of your most favorite dishes or dishes that you have clients coming back for each time?
Well, we have the General Tso's chicken and beef that are also very popular. Our soups, our barbecued spare ribs. Gosh, the list goes on. But I think those would be the top ones. Like sesame chicken is always a favorite.
And then obviously, I have also heard that you have a pretty extensive wine list as well.
We do.
And where did that come from? And can you speak to me a little bit about the wine list that you offer here?
Sure. So we are awarded the Wine Spectator Awards, and we have a pretty extensive wine list for sure. But where that came from, I would say it's my father. Again, he was the one that opened up this restaurant. This was his vision, his design for the restaurant, and he felt it was important to have an extensive wine list, a good pairing for Chinese cuisine, which it's a little unusual, I guess, or not as
You don't typically think of the
Typical,
wine
thank you, that's the word.
and the pairing with typical
Right,
Chinese cuisine.
right.
So being able to mix them, I guess you would have to venture out into wines that might not be as easily accessible.
Exactly, and I think it's because my dad wanted our patrons to have an experience here. That's why if you look at all the little details of the restaurant decor, you can see the goldfish for the families, for the kids.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to also give us luck.
Yeah.
But all the little details, so wine included, it's just part of the experience. We've had weddings here, corporate events, you name it, we've had it. You could rent out the whole set because it's sectioned off. There's 2 sections plus the party rooms in the back. So we've had weddings that took up the whole venue. We'd have filmings here for movies. So we also have the party rooms that are 3 separate rooms, but can be opened up into one. So, like I said, weddings, any sort of family gathering, function, reunions, whatever
Small or
graduation,
large,
small or large, we can accommodate everything. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing.
So our first dish here is the hot shredded beef. It's a traditional dish.
Wow, the hot shredded beef really is spicy, but it's delicious. If you like spice and you like beef, this is the dish for you.
This dish is called the flounder and dragon boat.
I'm gonna get a crispy piece of flounder. That's the head.
Steam coming out.
So this is flounder and dragon boat. The dragon boat being the whole fish. I believe this is the head, but this is the succulent fish. The flounder, so light, so tasty, and very fresh, delicious. The head is crunchy, really good.
So this last dish is called Dragon and Phoenix. On one side you have General's Toast chicken, and on the other side you have jumbo shrimp and lobster in a white sauce.
It's light, crispy, but also moist. The General Tso's chicken is really good, classic. The Dragon and Phoenix has General Tso's chicken, has lobster, and it has shrimp. First, I'm going to try the lobster. If you're lazy like me, this is the way to eat your lobster. Finally, in the Dragon and Phoenix, I have these gigantic shrimp. I love shrimp. I love these shrimp. Delicious.
Amy, I want to say thank you so much for having us in. The food obviously looks as good as it tastes, so thank you for having us in. We appreciate it. Guys, if you're in the Denville area and you're having the craving for some Chinese food, Hunan Taste is a must stop. Thank you again. I appreciate it. This has been Alan and Joe Eads from Flavors of New Jersey. See you next time.